figured today we could use the SP as an input effects for our incoming source, which is going to be the acoustic guitar. So I have my main outs going into my monitors, like straight up speakers right here, no interface, nothing else going on. This is a Martin Dreadnought Jr. This is actually one of the most affordable Martins if you're looking for a Martin, because I love Martins and this is a great priced entry-level one. Melodica in the way. All right, let's turn on our SP. We have our audio out of our guitar going into the input, which is over here to the right. Input effects, and automatically I'm on bypass. So this is what my guitar sounds like clean without any effects. And now I'm just gonna go through the effects and play them for you and show them what they are. So here we go. Interesting effect. If you know the key to your song, I guess it could be useful because our settings are pitch, format, balance, alternative pitch, key, and robot. So robot on was the last thing that you heard me do, and it is an interesting effect. I'm sure you could find like some sweet spots in between your melodies using this effect, but it's not one I would go to like on a performance basis. All right, let's do the next one. The next one is VOCODER. So that is for the microphone, but it does not mean that we can't use it on any input. Like you can use a VOCODER on a synth, on a guitar, whatever. Let's see what it sounds like. Doesn't mean it's gonna sound good, but let's find out. So that's pretty dope. So, I mean, it doesn't sound great. Let's just get that out of the way. But what's happening is really dope. So if you can't really hear what's happening, it's mirroring what I'm doing, but in a different scale. So that's really dope. It gives us note, format, tone, scale, chord, and balance. So let's mess with the chord a little bit and see what happens. We can choose like thirds, root, octaves. So this is pretty dope. Let's see if we can actually make something musical with this effect. If I play the same chord that it says, there's not really much you can do with this. Again, you could probably find a few sweet spots, but not for guitar. All right, next we have the harmony. All right, let's see what we can do here. Harmony also lets us choose our key. So again, these are really for, I feel like this would be a lot better for samples than incoming audio. Yeah, it's not really working for guitar too much. All right, let's continue. So now we finally get to the better audio level, non-microphone effects, okay? Guitar amp. This is the one that, you know, it's supposed to be like the all in all, right? And this is a great effect for guitar, but there are so many other good ones. So let's check this one out. Actually, I do want to say one of the coolest thing about the SPMK2 is that you can have an input effect separate from your other effects. So you really get 3 effects. So this is the guitar amp simulator, and we actually have a few amp types. This is the JC with the normal settings. Drive is at 88, level 100. Let's see what it sounds like. And then we have like an equalizer below our amp type, drive, and level. BG, which is kind of a drive-ish pedal. And then we have the match. The MS. The SLDN. I guess this is more for solos. I can definitely hear this better on an electric guitar. And that's really what this guitar amp sim is for, really, for electric guitar. But I thought we should try it on acoustic, because why not? Alright, so those are all our amps. Let's see what else sounds better. So let's go to our next effect, and that is the chorus. This is actually my favorite to use on electric guitar. Let's see how it sounds on acoustic. A little too much depth. You can hear like the chorus. All right, next we have our Juno chorus. A bit noisy. I think it sounds better on keyboard. All right, we have our reverb, which should be glorious. Let's turn that all the way to, let's turn it up like an 80 something. And that's just our first type of reverb. We actually have two more types. We have the Hall 1, which is what we were just now listening to. And we have the ambience. Here we go. Hall 2. That's it for our reverbs. I really like the reverbs on the SP. I actually have my filter effects drive set to my reverb, so it's just quick access right there. Alright, so here's our time control delay. That was dope. Time control delay. Definitely useful with acoustic guitar. Next, the chromatic PS. I'm not sure about this. Let's see. Not really. All right. Chromatic PS, not for acoustic guitar. Next, the downer. I don't think this is for acoustic guitar. I really love this effects. The downer, I use it all the time, but it's more like an on and off effects. It's not really one for this. I don't even think it's gonna make any sound, so let's try it. Nope. Oh? gave us like a little delay. All right, next we have the warm saturator, which I love. I use this mostly when I'm doing incoming like iPad audio or any audio really, like even like on a keyboard. I'm sure it's gonna sound great on guitar. Let's go. So you can definitely hear like the audio kind of like going up and down a little bit. This is really good on already like finished tracks, like on full tracks, not really so much on individual instruments, but on like a finished track, I think it's beautiful. After the warm saturator, we have our 303 vinyl, and it's actually pretty good. Let's turn that flutter and noise all the way up. Oh man, fun, but definitely too much. Let's turn that wah flutter maybe to like 60 something, 64. That is such a great effect. I love the 303 vinyl. All right, now our 404 vinyl. So this one gives us a filter to the left. A lot of noise, which we don't need that much. And the wah flutter is not as intense, so let's try that. The 303 and the 404 are like the warm saturator, where they sound better on like mostly finished things. I think the saturator could probably get away with just keyboard or just guitar, maybe electric, but the 303 and the 404 like effects, I think those are best on like the finished track. That's why I have them set for my 6 effects over here. Not the 303, but I do have the 404 here. And the 303 is actually really easy to access. Just hold the MFX and it's number 13. All right, let's go back. We were on cassette sim, which is another good one. I feel like that one kind of just like adds noise on top of the sample. That's another one I use on the whole track as well. All right, lo-fi, here we go. So we have a few good lo-fi types. I definitely missed the lo-fi button, which was removed on the MK2. So I'm glad that they added it as an effects, because that would have been sad if it was just completely gone. Next we have the equalizer, which is a super useful tool for anything coming in, like just to tone in that sound. So this is what a guitar sounds like right now. And I'm gonna mess with stuff and see what we can do. Pretty much everything's already like maxed out to 100, so they have it set like pretty perfectly. For this specific situation right now. So the equalizer, yeah, definitely mess with that. Good stuff right there. So our last few effects are really more like mixing tools, I believe. They're great for incoming audio, but what they're really great is running your final track through, like giving your whole track that whole effect. So here's the compressor, which, since we don't have anything else going on, just makes everything a lot louder. All right, and then we have a few more effects that were added. Wait, no. Oh, I lied. Yo, okay, so that kind of sucks. So get this, we do have some more effects. Okay, so for example, if I'm on my M effects and I go all the way to the end, we have a lot more effects on here that we can use. We have the SX reverb, the SX delay, the cloud delay, and the backspin. So like, I'm not sure why we can't use these on our incoming effects. So that would be nice to know why we can't do that. Please let us do that soon. And yeah, that's it. Let me know what you guys thought about acoustic guitar into the SP, and let me know what you would like to see next. Catch you in the next one.